got photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Gilbert Burgess, big up.
You're looking for a home? You're looking for land? Look no further. Elite Realty Dominica got you covered. Whether it's to buy a home or build a home or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to EliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
It's all about Caribbean International Shipping. That's right. Do you need more information on shipping your items to the U.S., Southeast region, or to the Caribbean? Have you ever heard of Caribbean International Shipping? You shop, they pack, and ship. They also offer residential pickup services. Support our business, like, share, and call. For your barrel shippings, let us know. The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send yourself to the islands.
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. What's up? This is Cardi B. What's up? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, this is Saga.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth. This is Ed Sheeran.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia. It's the promo show with Cazzy Bee. Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. What I want to say. Welcome and good afternoon to everybody tuned in to us live right here from CLTV Studios. Welcome to everyone tuned in on Facebook. Welcome to everyone tuned in on YouTube, as well as my Facebook page, Cazzy Bee. Sorry we're a little bit late, but there's a lot of traffic here in Atlanta, and Good Friday is no different. It was really, really busy on the roads. I left home in plenty of time, but the roads were very busy. But we are here. We are here. And like I said, it is a very good Friday indeed. So if you are a Christian, the Christians, we are coming up to the end of Lent. Easter Sunday is this Sunday. So if you celebrate Easter, if you're having dinner, breakfast, brunch, whatever it is with family and friends, I wish you well. Make sure you stock up on some eggs. I hope you've been stocking up on some eggs, I should say. I had an egg today, and I also had some fish. We traditionally eat fish on Friday, on Good Friday in particular. I wish you, all the best for Easter. I am fresh off of my trip from the wonderful, beautiful Guyana, visiting family, lots of celebrations and so forth, and also a memorial for my dad. So it was a week-long celebration, the beginning of Easter. So if you remember being in the Caribbean, we will fly kites traditionally at Easter. So all the kite makers were out on the streets. It was just beautiful, a beautiful array of colors and just culture, and so we soaked it all up, and it was good. So I hope you like my tan. I do have a little bit of a tan.
Yes, you do.
This glow is because of a tan, okay? Nothing else, just a tan. So like I said, welcome to everyone tuned in from around the world. We always have a few, from our hometown of Guyana, from the UK. Over in Africa, we have lots of people who are tuned in to Caribbean Live TV and also to the promo show. So welcome from wherever you are. Wherever you're tuned in from, just let us know. Put it in the comments. Just let us know where you're listening from. And I want to say, I've got to big up my sponsors. First of all, of course, we have a number of our sponsors. We just played the ad, actually, Caribbean International Shipping, one of the sponsors of the show, one of the sponsors of Caribbean Live TV. Been in business for 30 plus years. So if you're looking to ship anything to the Caribbean, to Central America, to South America, reach out to Caribbean International Shipping, 30 years in the business. They are available at 770-323-1111. Also to Bacchanal TV, we are live on Bacchanal TV on the promo show. They have just introduced a broadcast mini micro sponsorship, so something to suit all budgets. So reach out to them. 646-321-3755. Also to JT and One Associates, that is We're White. If you've been listening to us over the last few weeks, you will hear us talking about Atlanta Carnival, which is coming up, Memorial Weekend. Memorial Weekend at Atlanta Carnival is coming up. It's what, 5 weeks away? 5 weeks away. That's I can't believe we've been talking about it all year, but here it is. It's finally here. But We're White 25. They are celebrating 25 years of that one event on a Sunday night. Everyone knows this. It's Carnival Sunday. We're White with a touch of silver. That is on May the 25th, 2025. And of course, we have the wonderful Patrice Roberts coming back with her A-Team band, as well as Mical Teja, full blown Anika Berry, and Mical Teja. Tickets currently are $55, available at vipsocio.com. So make sure you get your tickets for that event. So thank you to JT and One Associates. May Day lockdown promotions are having their premium drinks inclusive day party on May the 10th. I am an ambassador for that event, so if you would like to come along and enjoy the vibes, they call it a full experience. So that tickets are available at www.mayday.com, and that's MAYDEH.com. DJs include Mixmaster David, Davis Bomb, One Drop, Plexi and Flex, of course, friends of the show, Atlanta's hottest DJs, so make sure you support them. And last but not least, if you're in the business for real estate or anything along those lines, if you're looking to sell, if you want to get out of America, basically, just sell your home. I'm happy to sell your home for you, so just give me a call. I'm available at 202-550-2923. Sellers, buyers, if you're an investor, let us know. I offer free consultations as well. So to Caribbean Life TV, the CLTV studios, again, we are based here, coming to you live. If you're looking for a small space to have an event, we can fit up to 100 to 150 people. It's a beautiful space with a stage. There's a breakout room, free parking. I mean, you can't beat that, right? No. Free parking. So give us a call here at the studio. Number is 678-661-1819. So there you have it. Lots and lots of things happening and coming up in the near future right here in the ATL region. So one thing I do want to mention as well, so just a couple of announcements. So like I said, Atlanta Carnival is 5 weeks away. 5 weeks away. So on the Sunday, there's an event. The Wear White event is in the evening. But before that, if you would like to join myself, I am going to be one of the hosts this year for the Guyana Fun Day, which is happening on the Sunday, the 25th. So more information about that a little later on in the show. So without further ado, I do want to introduce my guest, who is sitting patiently here in the studio. And, I've got to give her a lot of kudos because she was early, she was on time. We were the ones who were late. Mm-hmm. She was on time. And so you got to give her kudos, looking beautiful as ever. Mm-hmm. So Agatha Achindu is a friend of mine. I've known Agatha for a while. We were neighbors at one stage. Yeah. And, I've seen her over the years, and I wanted her to talk about some of the things that she used to do because you would totally understand where she is right now and the space that she is in. And, and I know the folks here in the studio have just met Agatha. Lawrence, Danny have just met Agatha. And isn't she, just look at her skin.
Yes.
I know how old she is, so I'm not going to give her age away. But she is absolutely glowing. She's got beautiful, flawless. When I tell you flawless, she's not even wearing makeup. Just Just amazing. And there's a reason for that. It's absolutely bountiful. I would just say that. That's the key word right here. So, guys, without further ado, I am actually going to turn the cameras around. We've got all the cameras. The camera's already on Agatha. There you are. This is live, Agatha, so you can see what you look like. Hi, on screen. So Agatha, how are you?
I am good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. She has been so busy, guys. I've been trying to get Agatha for a year. For a whole year.
Pull it closer.
You can pull it closer to you. Yeah. I've been trying to get Agatha for a year. And let me tell you, there you go. Caress the mic, Agatha.
Go.
Correct. Yes. You have to. Lawrence is going to show you how to do it. But yeah, I've been trying to get Agatha for a whole year. She has been so busy. Every time I put on social media, she is in another country, in another city, in another state, just doing a lot of promotions for her award-winning book, Bountiful Cooking. So welcome, Agatha. Welcome to CLTV Studios. Welcome to just our world.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about, you. Introduce who you are to the viewers. Let them know, just who you are, what you're about. I don't want to give anything away. You go right ahead.
I am a mom of 3 boys, and our youngest, so we're empty nesters now.
Ooh, empty nesters.
Yes, our youngest is in college. This is year 2. So Georges and I are finally at home. I am an integrative nutritionist. So I help high-achieving women reclaim their health, balance their hormones, and age with vitality.
Yes.
That's a big deal for me.
Mm-hmm. And apart from that, because that is a lot, that is a whole lot. I know that you started off, well, from when I met you, you started off in the baby food space.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about why you even, why that even came about in the first place.
Oh, honestly, that was just from frustration. When I moved to the United States.
Moved
from Cameroon.
From Cameroon.
Yes.
People.
That was 35 years ago. I was so frustrated with the food system in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing little workshops, more for adults, like, let me show you how to bake that chicken instead of frying it. Cook more at home, this little. And then when I got pregnant, I realized that the baby food was even worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I just made it my purpose at the time to educate. I would host free workshops and people would invite me all over the place. And this was something I was doing on the side. Again, as I said, free workshops. So it wasn't as if people were paying me.
Yeah, you were just passionate. You just wanted them to do better.
But then I got up one day and I realized I had 45,000 moms in my little, and that was pre-Facebook. That was when we had something called MySpace.
Yes. I remember MySpace. Yeah. I didn't have one, but I remember it.
But so that tells people how young I am. But I had 45,000 moms. And what I realized was, even for the moms who want to do better, they needed the convenience. So that's how I launched Yummy Spoonfuls. I wasn't out there trying to start a business. I was just trying to solve a problem in my community.
And that is the exact way in which you start businesses. You want to solve a problem.
That's right.
With you doing that, Yummy Spoonfuls, guys, Yummy Spoonfuls was all over. It was available in Target. It was
in Walmart, in Whole Foods. It was everywhere.
It was everywhere. Because I know when I had my daughter, I started making my own baby food.
Yes.
It's just something that you just felt compelled to do because of the foods that were there. So I could imagine. And so Yummy Spoonfuls went everywhere. And you had such a variety.
Yes, it did. And, people used to come at me like, I cannot believe you teach people how to make food while you own a baby food company. And I would tell them, people who can buy my food will not make it. The people who cannot buy my food will make it, and I'll teach them. Because to me, it doesn't matter where a child is from. Healthy eating should be a birthright.
Yes.
Because so much of what adults suffer today starts from childhood. All these
absolutely.
chronic diseases, it's tied directly to diet.
Yeah. Oh, of course. There's a lot that's linked to diet, even now.
Especially now.
Especially now. And like you said, there's things that you can reverse. Food is powerful. And people don't realize you are what you eat.
You truly are what you eat.
Yeah.
But think about this. 7 out of the 10 top leading causes of death is lifestyle and diet.
Yes. Yes.
You know, but there is so much money in sickness care. I'm bad for business because I'm trying to get people to get off medication. I'm trying to get people to not get on medication. I'm trying to get people to understand that, oh, wait a minute. The human body truly has the capacity to heal when provided the nourishment it needs. You know,
on a consistent basis. Yes. I hear a lot from people that say, I had a salad today, but that's just one day.
Yes.
I did this today.
Yeah.
You've got to be consistent and deliberate.
Yes.
And you really have to discipline yourself. It's not easy at all. I can tell you it's not easy. I actually decided not to eat chicken about 2 years ago. I said, you know what, no chicken, no meat, I'm just gonna have fish.
That's good.
And, there's some times where you go somewhere and they have nothing else but chicken.
That's
and you feel like, okay, I'll have, a couple of wings or something. But yeah, I would say I probably ate it in the last 3 years, maybe about 5 or 6 times. Yeah. So it's definitely a mindset. You gotta really adapt and change your mind. So from the baby food and teaching people how to cook their baby food, somewhere along the line you became so much more than that. Somewhere along the line you became so much more than that. And I know that when I moved away, I'm still connected to you on social media. So your book, you became an author. Woohoo! Look at that. Even the picture in the book is beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. So Bountiful Cooking, guys. Bountiful Cooking is such it's a good solid book. Can I take a look? It's a good solid book. It's got not just recipes, but you also have stories in here too. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the journey to Bountiful Cooking, because there's a lot in here, Agatha. So I know this was not an overnight project.
No, it wasn't. But I tell folks that with Bountiful Cooking, I needed. So I'll go back a little. I used to teach these free workshops. I used to do this a lot on my weekends when I'm off, and I'll fly to different states just to do this. And then the Yummy Spoonful started growing. And growing and growing and growing, and I wasn't available as much as I would like to offer these workshops, and I needed a place where I could put a ton of information, not just recipes, like what type of oils, what type of parts, why wild cut is better than farm raised. Those little things that are not as commonly known.
Yeah.
I needed a place where when somebody's thinking like, oh my gosh, can I just call Agatha? They can go to, because I'm not as easily accessible as I was. So that was Bountiful Cooking. But I wanted to do a baby food cookbook for 0 to 5 years, because I'm really particular, even though I am a coach for adults. Just because I know babies are so helpless. Yeah. And I know that every parent wants the best for their children. What they don't have sometimes is the knowledge. But when my agent reached out to push my proposal to different publishing houses, a few of them had gone to my social media page and said, oh my gosh, no, why are we doing baby food? She's an integrative nutritionist. She has all these beautiful recipes. we want a family style cookbook.
Oh, okay.
And that's how
it became
Bountiful Cooking.
Bountiful Cooking. I love the name. Did you choose the name? Bountiful Cooking?
I did so I went through a process because my proposal was, and I'm not going to say the name because I think I'm still going to come out with that book.
Yeah,
yes, I will say the name. Yes, but Bountiful Cooking.
I hold it up high enough.
A friend of mine, we're going back with different names, and she came with, it was Bountiful something, and I'm like, I love Bountiful.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you look at my food,
mighty.
and when you look at my food, it's so vibrant.
Yeah.
Anybody who goes on IG, my foods are always so vibrant in color, and she's like, oh, it's bountiful. Mm-hmm. And that's how I came with the name. Bountiful. I'm like, okay, it's Bountiful Cooking. So then the next time it will be Bountiful Kitchen.
Love
and
it. Yeah, keep that series. I love it. I love it. That will be excellent. And what I like about the book in particular is it's not your typical cookbook. It's talking about make friends with your freezer. So it's giving you advice about things in the home, things in, like you said, pots and pans, and you start at breakfast. You've got mains, you've got sweets, you've got popsicles. How to do popsicles? You've got everything in here. I love it. And seafood. I like the way you separate it out.
Because I feel so strongly about diets. I'm not a believer in that. I think diets are the enemy of mankind. They stress, they take so much joy out of us, and it costs so much money, and it's not sustainable. But the reason it's there, because it's making money. Yeah. You should be able, your body, when we listen to our body, especially when it comes to food, there is an immediacy. When you eat food that your body loves, you feel it. Yes. When you eat food that your body doesn't love, you feel it. You're gassy, you're bloated, you're sleepy, you're this, you're that, you're that. Everything, right? So I wanted a book that any and everybody can get something out of it. Yeah. So you have the vegetarian stuff, you have the vegan stuff, you have the meat, you have the fish, but it's the best quality. Yes, it's how to cook it, how to make it. Oh, you actually got coconut milk. Yes, because I make my milk. Yes, look at that. Yeah. I would have to get an assistant to do everything else that I can do all of it, but I would need an assistant to do everything else. I understand. I don't have time to I understand. Just living well, taking care of ourselves, aging well takes effort. Just like every good thing that happens in our lives takes effort. Yeah, this is beautiful. And you know what? One of the other things I do love about it is that it has pictures. Yes. Because a lot of the cookbooks without pictures, nobody wants that. You want to be able to see, and I would love to see a lot of this come to life. It is just beautifully illustrated. The pictures, the writing, just everything about it. I love it. And I know that you have done a lot of tours with your book. And here we are. We are so lucky to have her because Agatha has been on CNN. Yes. That's what I can remember from the top of my head. The Today Show. The Today Show. She's been everywhere. Yes. You've been everywhere with your book, and people have loved it. And I know that you've had workshops and different things. The bookstores have had signing and just so much. I was so happy for you. I kept smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, oh my God, Agatha, good for you. Thank you. Good for you. It's so important. One of the things I remember from your social media is I saw you talked about water. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about some of your concerns around, people who do not drink enough water. Because you're supposed to have 8 glasses, 8 to 10. Honestly, it depends on how we're all bio individuals. Mm-hmm. So every time when you see these things that will have a cap, like whether it's 8 cups of water, it's an average. That's the least, right? And of course, we have foods that are high in water content, like cucumbers, watermelon, and this. But water is essential. Yeah. Water. And we're not talking, so we'll just focus on water, and then we can go later or get down to the quality of water. The human body needs water. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So many processes in our body cannot function rightly without water.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, I've seen this that people say, oh, they only would drink coconut water, they don't drink water. I mean, when we say, oh, we want to live as our ancestors did, who had coconut water all the time? How many coconut trees did you get? Or that you eat fruits because fruits have water.
Yeah.
Technically, we shouldn't eat fruit year round.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why we have issues with obesity and all the other things that are tied to diet, because we're eating food out of alignment. But because we
Right.
live in a world today where we can import food, so you will see the only reason you will know that strawberries are not in season will be the price. Because
The
you get
price, exactly.
yes, you get strawberry. When strawberry is in season, a pint is $2. In December, you still have strawberries.
5
But
or 6.
now you pay $12 for it, right? So that's the difference. We shouldn't, technically. Growing up until I was 23 years old, until I moved to the United States, I never even knew that you could eat mango
All year round.
all year round.
Yeah.
Because we eat mango when it's on the tree.
Right. When you pick it
Guava,
off the tree.
pineapple, those were seasonal. There was nothing outside of rice and tomatoes. There was nothing that we'll get. Some things like corn, when corn is in season, you eat fresh corn, and they'll harvest, they'll dry the corn, and then when it's not in season, you eat dry corn. But we didn't have,
that's true.
you
Or
know,
corn nuts. I
yes.
have a corn nuts.
we didn't have it year round.
But Agatha, this is the United States. You can get anything you want. They just grow it in a factory.
Yeah, but that's why we have
grow
a
salad.
lot of that's why we have a lot of diseases that's tied to our lifestyle and how we eat.
Well, sadly, like you said, this is what is being controlled by the powers that be, because they want you to eat a lot of things that are manufactured so that you can then go and see the doctor, so that they can then sell you some pills. It's all part of a whole business plan.
I honestly don't think it's that nefarious. I don't think that was the initial plan. I think the plan is just, it's money. It's money.
That's what it leads to.
And
it all leads to money.
Everybody, I'm a food manufacturer, and I get online and I tell people, even when I hear somebody say something as simple like, oh, I don't wash my chicken. I'm like, why would you
wouldn't you not?
Why? Have you been to a manufacturing plant? Have you seen how chicken is processed?
Yeah.
Do you see that white foamy film? Why won't you wash it?
Right.
Why would you eat food like that?
Yeah.
Right? So it's money. It's money. And everybody that's coming into the part is taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
It's just, there is so much money. If there is one thing that I want everybody who is listening, whether it's in the Caribbean, in the UK, in Africa, wherever you are, is that your body truly has the capacity to heal.
Yes,
and
it sure does.
All these narratives, out there about how either when you're aging, you're declining, all this is making money for people. Your body shouldn't break. We weren't meant to break. God made us, we're healthy.
Yeah.
The food, all these supplements that you're paying thousands of dollars. Invest your money in eating real food.
Yeah.
Invest your money in doing the things that nurtures your body.
Yeah.
Sleep better, eat better, move better, have good relationships, love better, all the things that makes us thrive.
Yeah. Because your body, there's strains everywhere. When you're unhappy, when you're going through stuff, it all affects your body reacts
It
in every
does.
single way.
Like when I tell women, I go to a conference and I'm like, well, I've never had a hot flash. I don't have night sweat. I don't have all these things that's been so normalized. It's not because
They're still trying to guess your age, by the way.
I know, right? it's not because I'm super special. It's because I intentionally take care of my body. In this country, we plan for retirement. Oh my gosh, you need to do the 401. Da, 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 da. They don't plan for aging.
Yeah.
It's the reason people age as if they're diseased. You see somebody in their 50s, oh, I can't move my leg. Oh, it's the age. No, it's not the age. No. It's because you haven't been moving your leg.
That's right. Hey, look, I'm a woman of a particular age, and trust me, I can move.
No, not just your leg, your whole body.
I can move everything. Believe me. I can move it all. Trust and believe me. So no, it's not nothing to do with age.
You see why she teased me? I did nothing.
I'm just saying.
I went home. I shared a video with my 95-year-old uncle, and we're going down the stairs.
Wow.
And that thing went viral, almost 1.5 views on that particular.
Wow, 95.
95. He just normal like you and I. If you go to my page, you still see this there.
Yeah.
You know, my grandmother. I tell the story. It's almost like a movie. When she was ready to die, it was Christmas Day. She laid down and died.
Because she was ready.
She was ready. She was that old.
Yeah.
She and one of my aunts was screaming, and she's like, "Oh, they should take her out because she's disturbing."
Yeah, she's disturbing her moment, right?
She showered, she dressed, and that's how they buried her.
Wow.
We should know that we can,
you should know when you're ready, when your body says, okay, now it's time.
But just like how we come in, when you're 1 year, you're 10 years, like for women, when you have your period, life doesn't stop. It might be you have a little pain here. So when the period stops, like now we don't have, the estrogen and all of this, your body shouldn't just break. It's because we don't, all these are symptoms that your body is telling you, oh, I need help.
Yeah.
I need help here. Take care of this, do this, do this.
Right.
We need to take care of our bodies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, absolutely. You're speaking to me. I'm at that stage now. I'm definitely at that stage now. So I just gotta make a note of everything I need to do. And you know what? I love food. I always do it. Ask Lawrence, even though he'll probably tell you something crazy about me. What he will say, because sometimes I post it. I don't know if you see. I try to make alternative things with the things that I love. Like I love patties. I'm Guyanese. I love my patties. I'm gonna eat them. But they never sell any patties with fish, right? Every time I go to a store, it's beef, chicken. So I make my own. I post it on Facebook. I'm like, look, I'm making my own with what I love inside of my patties. I don't have to buy it. I'll just make my own. I make curry with just chickpeas and some vegetables, and I'm good. I don't need to have chicken or beef or whatever. I still love my curry.
Yeah. But this is so bio-individual.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
I have clients who eat meat. I have clients who don't. You have to figure out. It's not what is trending.
Yeah.
It's what works for you.
Right.
That's important. The quality is where I am. It doesn't matter to me whether you eat meat or not.
Right.
Just eat pastured raised meat, like good quality beef.
Yeah.
That's not been injected with hormones and antibiotics and all these things. Real meat as nature intended it.
Yeah.
If you're going to eat chicken, pastured. If you're going to eat eggs from pastured raised birds, that's me.
Yeah.
Look and eat the things that works for you.
And reading ingredients is important, right?
Yes.
So tell me, when you buy fruit, what is the first thing you do when you bring the fruit home? If you go to the farmer's market or if you go to the superstore, what do you do when you get your fruit? And your vegetables?
So let's start with fruits.
Okay.
I eat, of course, I have a budget, so I cannot eat everything organic. I wish I could afford everything organic, but I religiously work with the environmental working group. They have a list, it's called the Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen just list the 12 things that have the highest pesticides, like celery, apple, strawberries, and they change them every
Write
year.
this down, the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah,
We're gonna look it
and
up.
just put it. So they have the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15.
The Clean 15,
And
right?
they're called AWG, Environmental Working Group.
Environmental Working Group.
Yes, I have
Got that,
religiously used that. In the summertime, I like to buy things that's in season because it's cheaper for me. I go to the Cap Farmers Market. That's one of my favorite.
Really? How come I've never seen you?
Girl,
that's right here.
Yeah, it's 41 miles from my house.
Ooh, but it's worth it.
Yes, I go.
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah,
and when I don't make my bread, if I don't make bread at home, I buy bread. There are 2 places in this Georgia that I buy bread from the Cap Farmers Market. And there was another artisan place, I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh. I think it's the farmer and the baker, or the baker and the farmer. They make bread with 3-4 ingredients like I'll make at home. Yes. So when I buy fruits and vegetables when I come home, I do a lot of prep and just store them in the refrigerator.
Okay. But do you wash them? You know, I know some people wash them.
It depends. To do the dance, like my strawberries, I would not, if I am in the desert and strawberries that's not organic is the only thing that's there, I'll go for 40 days and I will not eat anything.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Because strawberries have so much pesticides sprayed on them.
Yeah.
And because we don't see it, one time I did a workshop and I told the mom, I'm like, listen, this is your strawberries. If I come and I throw some chemicals on it, will you eat it? She said, oh my gosh, I will not touch it. I said, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh,
yes.
You know, I've seen that. I've seen some TikTok videos with straw, and they've done some tests and some little things come crawling out of the strawberries. I really have. So strawberries I know the strawberries is one of them.
Yes, for pesticide is high. Yes, I wash, and then, but blueberries I would wash and then air dry them if I put them back in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yes. For me personally, I try not to wash things so much because I don't want it to wilter.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. There's lots of prep. There's so much to learn.
Yes.
So much
and I talked about this in
your book?
In Bountiful Cooking, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Because I want really to make cooking easy for folks. So things that you can prep and things that you cannot prep because of how perishable they are. It's in the cookbook as well.
Yeah, so we've got to, so Bountiful Cooking I know is available on, wherever you buy your books, wherever you download
Barnes and Nobles, everywhere, in indie bookstores as well, and Amazon.
You don't say that word, that's a bad word right now. But yeah, bookstores are actually making a comeback too.
Yes.
So kudos to them. But yeah, Bountiful Cooking, hello, the camera's not on me, I'm talking. So Bountiful Cooking, ladies and gentlemen, is available wherever you stream your books, wherever you purchase your books. Bookstores are making a comeback. Barnes and Noble, and I know there's one in Parkway, is still there.
Brave. I have something coming up. I think it's called Brave Heart. Brave and Heart is an indie bookstore. Indicator somewhere. I have
Indicator. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to share that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Agatha, tell us where we can find you, your social media, and let me tell you, make sure you follow her on Instagram, guys. You will be blown away. I couldn't get the video up that I wanted to get up on the screen. I'll see if I can put it up before the end of the show. But you will be blown away. If you look at her skin, she does a lot more videos. She's doing handstands. I mean, her Instagram is lit. So make sure you follow her on this. So where can they follow you, Agatha?
It's Agatha Achindu, and that's my handle everywhere. So it's AgathaAchindu on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, and just follow, come along, so we're all inspired to be our best self.
Yes.
Because we all can age in vibrant health.
Yes,
Yes.
we can. Yes, we
Yes.
can. And you know what? Health is wealth. I don't care
It truly
what you
is.
have. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you drive. I don't care how much money you have. None of that matters. Absolutely none of that matters.
Yes.
I visited the gravesite of my dear beloved father. Let me tell you, every single grave was the same size.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, when you're gone,
Yeah.
you are getting the same rectangle
Yeah.
like everybody else. So health is wealth. Take care of your health, people. Seriously.
Yeah.
Cook more, please.
Yeah.
Because it's easy. You get a couple of good dishes that you love, you can do that, now and again. Just, it's what it goes into foods these days. A lot of the seasonings have salt already, then people add more salt.
And sugar.
And sugar,
sugar.
is also really bad. Just take care of yourselves, people. Bountiful Cooking, go out and get the book, stream the book, and just, Agatha will even sign it for you. We'll bring her back so she can sign it for you. So go and support her. And you also have Life Unprocessed. Is that a series that you're doing?
Life
right now?
Unprocessed is my coaching.
That's your coaching.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
So
my
if they want to
coaching
be
business.
coached,
Yeah.
they can do that too.
Yeah.
So make sure you contact Agatha. And so Agatha's going to go and have her Good Friday meal.
Thank you so much for having me.
She needs a meal.
I'm excited. So are we done?
Yes, we are done. We are done. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank
of course.
you.
I've been trying to get Agatha for a year. That's how
I
busy
know.
she's been.
But I promise we
first.
made it. Did we make it?
You made it.
Yes.
She's been at the Today Show. You may have seen her out and about. But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in. So this is CLTV Studios.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
beautiful.
if you need to do your next book signing or whatever, Lawrence, take some details from Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's got the hookup. And we would definitely have you back to do a whole book signing. We can get a whole new crowd.
That's right.
People. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you for
coming
having
here.
me.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely. So guys, what we're gonna do now, actually I have something that it is Good Friday. I do have something that I'm gonna bring to the screen. So it is here. It's called The Best Times to Eat. So there we go. It's called The Best Times to Eat, and I found this online, which I thought was interesting. So the ideal time to eat breakfast is between 7 and 8 a.m. Are you guys up between 7 and 8 a.m.?
No.
No, right. She just said no.
Reed said she want a book. Reed said she wants a book.
Oh yes, I can definitely see Dee having the book. Dee will love this book. This is so up her street, right?
Where are we?
So up her street. We're in Stone Mountain. So so if you could you turn this mic down? Okay, so the best times to eat, we've got breakfast between 7 and 8 a.m. Breakfast. Lunch, they're saying the best time to eat lunch is between 12 and 2. Okay, I can see that happening. I usually eat my lunch between 12 and 2. And then dinner, the best time is between 6 and 9. Right? So when you're out partying at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're not supposed to be eating a big fat dinner during that time. That is the wrong time to eat your dinner. So so these are the good times. So they're saying no later than 10 a.m. should you have your breakfast. No later than 4 p.m. should you have your lunch, and no later than 10 p.m. should you have dinner. And then always remember, you must eat within 30 minutes of waking up. I've heard that before. I must say I have heard that before. So when you wake up, don't let more than 30 minutes go by. You need to at least have something because your body's up. Your body's saying, okay, I'm ready. You're trying to break that fast. So 30 minutes for sure. And then Danny, do you wanna? And then 4 hours ideal gap between breakfast and lunch, which makes sense. And then for dinner, should be eaten 3 hours before you sleep. So I thought that was extremely interesting. Good stats there. All right, so we are going to move swiftly on. Now, I do want to play a couple of ads before we bring Danny up to the big to be live, because Danny has some hot topics. And then we also have a special guest. We have DJ Charger, who's going to come in and talk about his event that is happening on Sunday, 4/20. I got a funny story about 4/20, but I will wait to tell you all about that when DJ Charger is up in the hot seat. So before Danny joins us, let me just run these ads, and we will be back with Danny and some hot topics. So. So,
Yo, Wagwan, this is Moto from St. Lucia, bigging up the promo show with Cazzy Bee. You don't know. Lock in. Moto there.
No. Wait.
hold on. Turn it up.
Come on.
This one?
Yeah.
And then
Take it
we'll-
off mute. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew about 4/20.
Yeah, ever since.
Oh, of course. Look at you. I didn't know about 4/20. So let me run a couple more ads for my for the Facebook viewers. Okay.
Patrice again. This one is for all of them. All of them. Let me tell you this. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care how you live in my life. You could keep on making your noise. I can't hear you. Patrice again. Oh baby boy, give me more. You got me begging for more. Patrice again. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, give me. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, I like it hot. Oh, I like it hot, baby. I like it hot. I want it hot. I like it hot. Give me. I like it hot. Oh, I like it hot. I like it hot. I want it hot. I like it hot. Yeah. Come now, baby, rise the temperature. Come now, baby, rise the temperature. Hot up the thing now, boy. Give me pepper. I said to hot up the thing now, boy. Plenty pepper.
Coming up called Mayday, courtesy of Lockdown Promotions and Premier Drinks Inclusive Day Party, and that is coming up on May the 10th. We got Mix Master David in the house, David's Bomb, One Drop, Plexi, and Flex. All of Atlanta's hottest DJs, that is coming up on May the 10th. They will be my special guests on Friday, May the 2nd. So make sure you tune in for that show. I will have the guys from Lockdown Promotions as my guests. Also, Caribbean International Shipping. They are the #1 shipping company here in the southern region, shipping to the Caribbean, to Central America, to South America, and to the Caribbean. They've been in business for 30 years, guys. You don't, just on a whim. That is good. This is good customer service. And on top of that, they are very, very nice people so to do business with. So the likes of Anguilla, Antigua, Belize, Barbados, you name it, you can get your shipments. And let me tell you, I just got back from Guyana, and I know people are moving, like they are emigrating back to Guyana. They are shipping furniture, they're shipping all sorts of different things. So if you are looking for a home to get your shipments, Caribbean International Shipping, telephone number 770-323-1111. The WhatsApp number is 470-718-9675. All right, so Danny's in the hot seat. Mm-hmm. So you know what that means.
Yep.
And it goes without saying, Danny always has her hot, steamy topics, right, Danny?
Yep.
So Danny's going to tell us a little bit about what has been going on. Even though I've been away, I still kind of know. But Danny's got all the juice. Mm-hmm. So over to you, Danny.
Yes. It's a lot, guys, but just gonna keep it short and sweet for today. First thing before I begin, happy birthday to all the Aries still. It's still Aries season. Want to give a special shout out to my mom. Her birthday was Monday.
Mama.
So happy birthday, mommy.
Oh, happy birthday, mommy.
Yes. And to all the Aries, I think, what's the next one after Taurus?
I don't know. After the first 4 months of the year, after that, I really don't know until December. Actually, I know Sagittarius and Capricorn. That's about it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what comes in between.
Yeah. No matter. But happy birthday, Aries, everybody. So, moving to the topics. So, the first one, the resentencing hearing for the Menendez brothers. We talked about this, I believe, 2 shows ago. So it is going to proceed forward after a Los Angeles judge denied Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman. He took over from the previous DA that was going out over this case. And I think he was, no, he wasn't, never mind. They denied his motion in withdrawing the brothers' resentencing petition. They had filed a petition to have a retrial because they believe that, they served their time for what happened and they deserve to be free. So,
do you think they will be free though?
I do not know. I really do not know. It's tough to decide.
Yeah, that is tough. I don't know. This has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
But hey.
Yeah. So the hearing was scheduled for yesterday, and it is going on into today. So today is the last day of the hearing. So after today, we'll see the outcome of what happens. I do hope they get out. I would like them to. I think they've done enough. They
have done some serious time.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to be in society. It's going to be a while.
I know.
But hey.
They'll have to get acclimated all over against society when they do come out.
Yeah.
So next on the list, a 5.2 magnitude earthquake occurred in Southern California this past Monday. Yes, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The quake was centered in San Diego County, but was felt as far as Los Angeles.
Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I pressed something that I shouldn't have pressed. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they seem to be having a lot of quakes, a lot of different things going on. It's that's not cool.
No, it's not. All right, next. He who shall not be named announced he is withdrawing smartphones, computers, and other.
Did you say he who should not be named?
Yeah. Other electronics from his reciprocal tariffs. The exceptions also include solar cells, flat panel TV displays, flash drives, computer processors, and memory chips. So once he announced that, the stock market went up exponentially. So
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. A new study came out this week, which was very interesting, saying that Spirit Airlines is the best airline to fly
saw that.
out of Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta. Listen.
Big up to Spirit.
I mean, yeah. Rounding out the list are SkyWest, Delta, JetBlue, and Southwest. Personally, I love JetBlue. I've flown JetBlue a lot. And that's
I like all of them. Once their price is right, I'll take any.
That's the only airline I would fly, honestly. But if I could get a good deal, Frontier or occasionally Spirit, I would go with.
Right. Let me just take a pause. DJ Charger is here. I just told him to, to pipe down a little because we can hear him. I want to say big up to SM Juices.
Yeah. Yay!
You know what? I had their juice. I took a picture of me kissing the bottle because it was that good. I just haven't posted it yet. I'm sorry. I've just been a little busy and I just got back from Guyana. But I will be posting about your juices because they are very, very good.
They are.
I enjoy my juices and I'm looking forward to purchasing more. So thank you for that. Yes. So we are continuing with the promo show. We've got Danny on the hot topics. We just had an amazing guest, who was with Danny just for a couple more hot topics, and then we've got DJ Charger. He's going to tell us about the smoke day and what's going down on the smoke day. All right. Okay. So Danny, over to you. Daddy, over to you.
Gotcha. So he who shall not be named again.
I love that you're saying that.
He froze more than $2 billion in federal grant money after Harvard University rejected a list of government demands. The decision was made after Harvard's president made a statement saying that the school, quote unquote, will not surrender its independence or relinquish its constitutional rights. So because the Harvard did not do what he wanted, they froze over $2 billion in grant money.
So childish. Listen, let me tell you, Harvard is gonna get triple that because you know why? God is watching them. Harvard is gonna get triple that. I love the fact that they're standing up to we can't say that name. We just can't. But I'm so happy that they're standing up to that. That is what other people need to do.
I hope it starts a chain effect.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, we got the 420 already started. It seems like something's going down. This is going to be fun. So what do we got, Danny?
Okay. So Governor Kemp signed the largest state income tax cut in the state's history. The measure is expected to deliver more than $1 billion in tax cuts.
Does that mean I'm going to get a check in the mail?
We'll
I filed my taxes. I filed since January because I needed that refund check. So
we'll see. We'll definitely see.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Vibes Cartel. He's all over the place now. He's doing it.
Showing off his home in Florida.
Yeah.
He's not going back to Jamaica though.
No.
You see? You get rich and switch. Isn't that a song? You get rich and switch?
Yeah, you got to switch.
It is a song.
You get rich. That's how old I am. Rich and switch. I remember that song.
So he sold out 2 U.S. shows over the weekend in Brooklyn at the Barclays.
Mm-hmm.
Both nights drew nearly 19,000 fans. And I saw the video on IG.
Listen,
it was sold out.
Was there.
Everybody.
Yeah, Buju was there.
Everybody.
Buju's going to take some time out of his busy schedule.
Yeah.
And that collaboration with DJ Khaled.
And
I
have that.
That's going to be good.
Yep.
That's going to be a good one.
Yep. It's going to be him, Bounty Killer, Movado. Woo.
Buju, Vibes,
and
I think and there's another one to be added. He didn't say, but I think it's probably Beanie Man or Sizzler. Gotta be.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. And DJ Khaled is all about the money.
Yeah, but it's good that he's bringing the OGs together. for this big collaboration. He did this. I remember he did this, I think, a year or two ago. He had Barrington Levy, Capleton, all the OGs.
I did that record.
Yeah. You did?
What?
Record.
I think what?
100%.
What?
Barrington Levy.
Listen, Big Stepper, I need what? I need you to shout out the promo show.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Because that was a bomb record.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Charger's got that lined up. DJ Charger got that lined up on the ones and twos. Yeah, we know how that go.
Okay.
Sir DJ Charger.
DJ Charger.
And the last one I got for you. So, more news on Buju. He joins a powerhouse lineup featuring Davido, Boyz II Men, Nas, and Glorilla for the 2025 Essence Music Festival this year in New Orleans. So, big up to Buju, man.
I'm mad I'm not going this year. I say every single year I'm going to go. And, my money goes towards something else.
See, for that,
it goes towards something else.
You gotta prep like way in advance.
Yeah. That's like Trinidad Carnival. You want to go to Trinidad Carnival? You need to do it from January and start planning for next year.
Basically.
Yep. So, yeah.
Yep. And that's my hot topic.
And that's your hot topic. Well, listen, Danny, I knew you were gonna bring it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were gonna bring. And you know what? Just for you, I have a gift all the way from Guyana. Oh, just for my daddy. And now it's your mom's birthday. You gotta share with your mom.
Oh yes.
So yeah, all the way from Guyana.
I got you.
I got a gift for Danny. Well, Danny, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you.
We are going to segue into we always have so many things coming up here. Of course, this is the promo show. So anything can happen. And not only do we have Big Bad DJ Charger, sir. Let me turn the camera on. Okay, so not only do we have Big Bad DJ Sir Charger, we also have Big Stepper. We have Big Stepper in the house, the Big Stepper, and he will be performing his new single called The Promo Show. Oh no, that's not right, is that? I thought you said that's what you're performing. Right. The Promo Show with Cazzy Bee. He's got the new hook. You got the new hook for that? That's what I heard.
That's what you heard?
That's what I heard.
Rumors them spreading.
Rumors them spreading. Something. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have one tune from DJ Charger, and then we're going to come on back with the Big Stepper.
The biggest.
That's right.
Ever.
The biggest.
DJ Charger. Almighty Charger. DJ Charger. Here comes the big. Here comes the big Charger. Pull up the tune. Yo, it's the promo show. It's the biggest show. Almighty show. DJ Charger. Hey, Charger. You should know what time it is, man. What's poppin', my G's?
From Brooklyn to Atlanta. Detroit.
Almighty step up.
Almighty step up.
Lord, here comes the big stepper. Almighty big stepper. Full head Charger. Hey, DJ Charger. Hey, Charger, when you say pull up that, you pull up that.
All I'm hearing is, here comes the big promo show.
The big promo, the almighty promo show. You can't get no more bigger than the promo show. Right, Charger? Right. You cannot get any bigger than that.
You certainly can.
No, I will stop it.
Okay, all right. So,
the big promo show.
let me find out what do I owe this great pleasure to have here on this promo show. We have two big giants in the house. We have Big Hot Stepper, Big Stepper, and we have Sir DJ Charger.
Almighty Charger.
Almighty. How are we doing today?
We're doing really good. We're having a good day. It's sunny outside.
Yes.
The whole city is wondering what's coming up next.
Yeah, it's
We're
gonna be
the
crazy.
hottest topic right now.
Yes, well, of course. We need the best for last.
Definitely.
As
Shout out the
always.
promo show. Shout out the promo show. Cazzy Bee doing your thing. Gotta give you your flowers, your inheritance.
Listen, thank
You're
you.
doing your thing. Big up the
I'm
promo
taking
show.
all of my flowers while I'm
Yes.
here to receive.
Here's one more.
If you're not on the promo show, you are nowhere.
Big up. I'm going to frame this.
You gotta frame that.
I'm going to frame this.
Can't get no bigger than that.
Listen, we can. We can. Not at all.
Right,
This is
Charger?
going in the
Welcome the promo show. Big up the promo show.
Almighty promo show.
The Almighty promo
The
show.
biggest show.
That is a Grammy album you're holding in your hand.
You better hold it carefully. It's the biggest ever stepper with the #1 DJ Charger, live on the promo show.
How about I take my crown off and put this on instead?
That's what's
loud.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So let's start at the beginning. Let's start with DJ Charger because I know that he has an event coming up. I was just, taking a
whiff, right? Taking a lift.
Okay, so 420 outdoor celebration. Tell us what could we expect at this mighty event because it just sounds like mighty already. It's outdoors. I see a whole bunch of people on the flyer. I see you. I see Big Stepper. I see all kind of people. Bye, girl.
Charger just said to me, "Yo, Stepper, you gotta come do this. I don't care where in the world you at." I'm like, "Yo, I'm over here in Egypt." He said, "Jump on the jet. Come
That's right.
Come to the show."
I look at you disappeared.
I had to do it. Charger will spank me. I have to do it.
Okay, so what can we expect, Charger? Tell us.
Well, definitely gonna be a exciting event. It starts off with good music in the beginning, good food. We have vendors coming out with accessories and Caribbean memorabilia. So we have a good setup, a good jump off before we get into the festivities. And once the festivities starts, it's a ball game, it's a party.
So you have a whole program of events.
Yes, it's a whole program. We have dancehall artists, we have Afrobeat artists, we have soca artists, we have rockers artists, we have roots and culture, we have reality, we have excitement plus excitement. And when I say excitement, I mean fire, all the way fire.
So, so what are the punters, supposed to do? Are they coming out with their chairs?
Yes.
Coming out to bring in, okay.
It'll be very good to bring out your chairs because you're going to need your chairs.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to come out, you're going to have some good food, so you need to sit down. Right. Especially if you're sitting in front of Mr. Lawrence Prescott.
Okay.
Because we need
Lawrence
to have...
performing?
Yes.
He is? Oh,
yes.
Okay. Nice.
He will be running the video camera. We got to make sure everybody's looking good, get seen in the screen professionally, dancing, doing what they do best. So it's
a festival. So you're having a 420 festival for the first time in the ATL, something dedicated to 420 festival. So people can come and get their 420 on.
You can get your 420 on because we're outdoors.
That's right.
There's no restriction when it's time for 420. So we doing it big time.
I don't know what this 420 is. What's 420? I'm
lost. Trust me, I didn't know 2 years ago. That's a true story.
It's really April 20.
Happy birthday to weed. Happy birthday to weed. Weed. I didn't say. I said weed.
You said weed.
Weed. Us. But not weed. What are you talking about? I don't know what she's talking. She's trying to get me locked up, bro. No, I don't know what she's talking about.
I thought it sounded so good.
Happy birthday to Mary Jane. My girlfriend. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to Mary Jane.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's take the viewers through the details. And I'm going to have to take, I can only read close up. If I want to read far away, I need to take them off. So let's see. We got 420 outdoors, refreshments, food, music, live performances. It is at Bungalow Islands, ATL. 4215 Roosevelt Highway in Union City. You're doing something south. It's not in Lithonia. It's actually in Union City.
There's actually life outside of life.
Are you sure?
Caribbean life outside of
There's
life.
a whole bunch of Caribbean life, but everything is concentrated. I live close to this location. That's why I'm excited. This is great. Something down south. Everybody's been to the airport, so this is close to the airport, people.
Yes.
So 4215 Roosevelt Highway, Union City, 30349. That's actually my zip code. Is this close to? Is this at my house?
Maybe in your backyard.
You never know.
It's in the backyard of the promo
It's
show.
gonna be 420 in there. Shit.
We're going to the after party at your crib.
So 30349. Wow. Oh, and I see CLTV is a sponsor. I see SM Juices. They're on the live right now. They're a sponsor. I see a guy needs fries, so that must be food. I see Jamaican
GT
flag,
boy.
that must be food.
Definitely.
I love it. I love it. So more information available at 718-947-6081. And if they want to do what would be cash apping? They're coming out if they want to.
Anything. Cash out for food, cash out for
Cash out for
entry,
food,
cash out
okay.
for parking. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
cool.
Cash
Cash up just to say hello.
Just
Yeah.
cash